I figured it's time to take some snow blowers off, so we're going to take the blower off the commercial 12 here and put this 50-inch deck on, which I haven't run for about 2 years. And I just dropped the blower off the 430, and we're going to put this beauty over here on it, which I didn't get to use that all last year either. So got to take the chains off, got to take the drive shafts out, and put this sucker on it. I was having a problem. I was going to hook this up last year and it's all frozen in here, so I'm going to have to get that out and clean up a little bit and re-grease it. But other than that, the belt is really loose, so I'll have to tighten that up. I'll clean all this crap off the deck. I'll throw some new grease in here. Everything turns really nice, no issues with that, but I got to get this belt tighter because it's going to break. So that's no big deal. And this thing here, you know, I love this tractor. I got to take the chains off. I think I got to clean the carb because it doesn't like to run right now. Like, there's a bunch of crap that's in the carb. It only wants to be on almost full choke to run. And last time I snow blowed with it in the winter is giving me some hell too. So we'll see what we can do. Still trying to hook up this mower deck here to the 430, and the problem I've got is that the drive shaft here is rusted solid. It won't slide. So I tried taking an old broken screwdriver and pounding it down. That got me to a broken screwdriver. So I'm going to be forced to take the nut off up here and try to get the whole drive shaft off of this thing. And maybe I can put it in a vise or something and get something in there that can hammer it out. I might have to heat this up with the torch in this area, but it's really stuck in there good, unfortunately. So let me see if I can get that bolt out, and hopefully the thing will slide off the gearbox with ease and not fight me on that. Let's see. Bolt out. And yeah, it's going, it's coming out. Let's see. There we go. Ooh. So we got that thing out. And yeah, it's going to be pretty much impossible to hammer down because the U-joint is right in the way. So I'll have to put it in a workbench and try heating it up with a torch or something, or I don't know, but it's stuck, and we'll see what we can do. Well, I'm hoping if I put it in the vise here like this, that I can try heating this piece, and then there's this little bit of a ridge on here that maybe I can hammer that off the shaft with. And yeah, it's pretty bad, you know, but the U-joints up here are still pretty nice feeling on both ends. So once I get it apart, I'll just lightly sand that down, and then I can grease everything back up and put it back together, and I think we should be in good shape. So we'll see what we can do. Well, we're going to try to torch this thing, heat it up, and smack it off, as they say, you know. So let's see what we got. Oops. I have a feeling that all the old grease is in there, just hardened up, and you know how that gets sometimes. It gets real funky. But probably just heat up this end because I don't think it's in there that deep. Might be in there about halfway or so, but shit. I think my torch is loose. Hold on, let's tune this thing up a little bit here. Yeah, that was a close one. Yep. Yeah, damn thing loosened up on me. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, that thing's a little hot. Now let me see if I get my hammer now. And something to hammer it with. Like a little punch or something. Let's see, an old bent punch. Man, that sucker's in there. It doesn't want to move at all. Jeez. That is hot too. Oh, we're getting it, we're getting it. There we go, there we go. Oh, all the grease is starting to come out of it, as I suspected. I don't want it to crash down on the floor or something, but it's really hot. There we go. Whew. Yeah, all the grease heated up and came out, and that did the trick. Look at that. Score. I knew we could fix it. My torch is just about out of acetylene. It actually stalled out on me at the end there. And it's got a little bit left. Yeah, cool. So, I'm going to clean up this shaft here a little bit. And we'll wait for it to cool off first, because the thing is smoking. And we'll clean it up and grease it up and put it back together and see if we can mow some grass. So I got this little belt sander here, and I just ran it over there real quick, just enough to get the surface rust off. And it's nice and smooth now. I didn't really take any material off, just enough to get, you know, a little belt onto the rust here, and trying to just clean it up a hair. So the other side and this side is still really hot, so I'll wait for it to cool down, and I'll see if I can get something into the female side, like a little file or something, and just clean that up a hair before we mount it back together. And we'll grease it, and we'll see what we got. Alright, so we got it all greased up here, and ooh, the slide's nice now. It's still hot. The grease, believe it or not, is like a little bit thin because the metal's still so hot. So anyways, we got to bolt this drive shaft back on the tractor, and I found this deck lift here, so we're ready to go. Well, I finally got the mower deck hooked up. Now I got to get these stupid tire chains off of here and put some air in the back tires because they seem to be really low. And I also think that I got to pull the bowl off the carb and clean that out. But yeah, maybe this weekend we can mow with this thing. It'd be nice.